On Thursday, last week, Kenyan veteran politician Raila Odinga officially declared his interest in the chairmanship of the African Union Commission. Odinga, the former Prime Minister of Kenya from 2008 to 2013, made the announcement in Nairobi, the Kenyan capital, saying that he was ready to contest for the African Union Commission chairmanship position after consulting with friends across the continent.
Should the leadership of Africa want my services, I am ready and offer myself to be of service to this continent.
What does this mean to the politics of Kenya and his intention to become the president of the Republic of Kenya? The AZIMIO La Umoja boss, Raila Odinga, is the opposition figure of Kenya, and he knows how to play. He knows how to play Kenyan politics cards. Now, a candidate for African Union Commission chairman must be fronted by a member of state. This means that President Ruto's administration will be spearheading Raila's candidature. Now, should Raila become the next AU Commission chair, this means that he will have to exit the country's political space. A holder of such position is expected at all times to remain neutral on issues related to development, conflicts, and politics in all African countries. This also means that he will not be available to take part in the country's political scene come 2027. Now, the former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga, can only take part in the election as an ordinary voter, but cannot go out to campaign for his preferred candidate or participating as a candidate in Kenya's elections. The only way he can actively take part in the election is if stepping down on the position of the African Union Commission chairman. So if elected, Raila will take charge of the commission in January 2025. He will be expected to serve for 4 years. This means his term at the AUC will come to an end in 2018. Yet, Kenya's elections are due to take place in 2027, which means he will not take part in the elections of Kenya. He will not engage in elections affairs of Kenya. He will only engage as an ordinary voter. That means he cannot campaign for any candidate of his choice. He cannot stand as a president of the Republic of Kenya while holding the position of chairmanship of the AUC. You get my point. Now, Foreign Affairs Principal Secretary Corey Songay says President William Samoei Ruto's administration is ready to support Raila Odinga's bid for the African Union Commission chairmanship job. Now, this is interesting because if Raila Odinga by any chance become the chairperson of this commission, Ruto's strong opposition will be no more. That means the opposition of the Republic of Kenya will have to again look for another person capable to fit in Raila Odinga's shoes as the opposition of the Republic of Kenya. If Ruto spearheads this and by any means Raila Odinga becomes the chairman, that means Ruto will have many chances of winning this election come 2027. You will remember the recent elections where Ruto was voted as the president of the Republic of Kenya. He won by a small margin. This also brought about conflicts where Raila Odinga refused to accept the results, saying he won election. So how will this balance? Will Ruto go ahead and spearhead and campaign for Raila Odinga so that he becomes the chairman of this commission? And if so, if Raila Odinga wins and takes the position, that means he'll be paving a way for Ruto to exceedingly win this coming election, because we know the main opposition figure in Kenya is AZIMIO Umoja's boss, and that is Raila Odinga. Tell me what you think by subscribing, like and share, plus giving me your thought in the comment section below.
Has come for the African Union member states to take bold and decisive steps in implementing homegrown solutions to our health security challenges. As regards vaccines, we must build a holistic ecosystem incorporating the entire value chain, all the way from research and development to clinical trials, local production, as well as efficient distribution and delivery. Even as we speak to collaborate and as we seek to collaborate and forge partnership to develop our vaccine production capacity, we must not lose sight of our fundamental strategic goal, which is the achievement of vaccine and healthcare sovereignty. Africa must therefore begin to liberate itself from the dependency on donor-funded mechanisms, and AU member states must significantly accelerate efforts to develop a self-reliant, self-sufficient vaccine production sector for sustainable access to routine as well as outbreak vaccinations. In turn, it is necessary for African leaders to mobilize adequate investment in local vaccine industries, which entail the removal of drawbacks, including intellectual property obstacles to manufacturing, trade barriers, and supply chain constraints. We must also promote equitable vaccine distribution globally based on the need to save lives, not greed for profit.